The lottery can give you luck, but it definitely doesn't give you brains. You would be shocked to hear about some people who won the lottery but either couldn't claim it or ended up losing every last cent. So who are these incredibly unlucky or downright dumb lottery winners? And just how dumb do you have to be to lose a fortune? Number 7. Missed opportunity. Just imagine you win £3 million in the lottery and not even know about it. That's exactly what happened to Martin and Kay, a couple from Britain. They played the same numbers every week but somehow never checked the winning ticket in 2001. For 6 whole months, their golden ticket sat unnoticed while they carried on with their normal lives, completely clueless. Then, the National Lottery started pleading on TV for the mystery winners to come forward. That's when Martin and Kay finally realized that those were their numbers. Panic set in, and they scrambled to find the ticket. But as expected, it was nowhere to be found. Determined not to lose out, they searched high and low for proof of the purchase, and finally found a receipt from the store where Kay bought the ticket. So was the problem solved? Not quite. The lottery has a strict rule that if a ticket is not reported within 30 days, there will be no payout. So even with evidence, they were denied the money. How dumb of them. What's the point of playing the lottery if you are not even going to check if you won? Number 6. The dumb BFFs. Mark Goodrum and John Ross Watson. The two BFFs thought they had pulled off the ultimate score in April 2019. Fresh out of jail, Goodrum met up with Watson, and with no money, they did the dumbest thing possible. They stole a debit card and bought a lottery ticket. To their shock, they actually won $5.08 million. But here comes their stupidity. When the lottery company called to transfer the winnings, Goodrum admitted he didn't even have a bank account. Seriously, how do you use a debit card without a bank account? That raised all kinds of red flags. The lottery officials dug into it, and surprise, the card was stolen. In the end, both were arrested and put back into jail. Number 5. The lost ticket. Eric Onyango and Salvatore Cambria were lottery buddies and roommates who would always play the lottery together. One day, they sat down to check their Powerball numbers. Eric pulled up the digits online while Salvatore held the ticket. Sadly, their numbers didn't match, so Salvatore tossed the ticket away into the bin as any disappointed player would. But here is the dumb part. Eric had read the numbers too early. The website had not been updated yet, and they had actually won $1 million. By the time they realized, the ticket was already buried in a landfill. They were obviously panicked, so they started considering insane ideas like searching the dump or using a police dog to find the ticket. Now, even the dumbest person would tell you what happened next. They never found the ticket, so they never got the money. Number 4. Empty card. Rachel and Liam thought they hit the jackpot in May 2022. Their lucky numbers came up, and they won $231 million. The app even sent them a notification saying they won. But then they realized they had done something stupid. When they went to claim their prize, they got some brutal news that the ticket didn't count because Rachel's account didn't have enough for the $3.10 ticket fee. That's right, over $3. They lost a fortune, and the app didn't even bother to tell them the payment failed. Seriously, how do you play for millions and not make sure the ticket goes through? One small mistake, and their dream life vanished. Number 3. Old habit. In 2012, Amanda Clayton from Michigan thought her financial worries were over after winning $735,000 in the lottery. But then she did something stupid and dumb. Even though she had hundreds of thousands to her name, she kept collecting food stamps and public health insurance benefits. Amanda was actually the second lottery winner in Michigan to get caught doing this. She failed to report her winnings to the state after hitting it big on the game show, Make Me Rich, and still collected $5,475 in food and medical aid over the next 8 months. Her excuse was that she thought she was still eligible because she was unemployed. Was she for real? She had pocketed hundreds of thousands, and she thought it was okay to keep government aid. It was not just wrong, it was illegal. Some people just cannot seem to shake old habits, no matter how much money they win. Number 2. The stolen ticket. In 2012, a community college student from North Carolina, Michaela Fields, thought she had become a millionaire with a $1 million lottery win. She was already dreaming of a new house, a car, and paying for her nursing education. But what she didn't expect was that her big win came with a big twist. It was her husband, Sean Muerter, who worked at a local Kangaroo Express, who was the mastermind behind this mess. Turns out, he didn't just find the winning ticket. He stole it from the store where he worked. Instead of a life of luxury, they ended up facing the North Carolina Education Lottery, who quickly figured out the ticket had been swiped. Sean was charged with larceny and possession of stolen property worth over $100,000. Meanwhile, Michaela was not charged, but her lottery dreams were shattered. As for the money, the lottery officials took it back and tossed it into the prize pool for another lucky winner. This time, someone who actually played fair. So instead of living the good life, they got nothing but legal trouble and a tarnished reputation. What a way to ruin a $1 million opportunity. Number 1. The wrong investment. In 2015, Ronnie Music Jr. won $3 million from a scratch-off lottery ticket in Georgia. You would think he would invest it wisely, right? Nope. Instead, Ronnie made one of the dumbest moves imaginable. He used his winnings to fund a multi-state drug ring. Rather than securing his future, he went all in on illegal activities. He funneled his cash into an operation run out of a Georgia prison. By October 2014, the law caught up with him when he was found with 4 pounds and $22,000 in cash. Not only was he involved in drugs, but he was also charged with illegally possessing firearms as a convicted felon. But ultimately, he did something smart. He was facing up to 33 years in prison, but he agreed to cooperate with authorities and provided them with information on others involved. This cooperation got him a lighter sentence. He received 5 years of probation and $25,000 in fines. So which dumb story triggered you the most? Who was the dumbest of all?